What's up, y'all? It's your girl D Footwork, and today we're going to talk about one of the three Jordans that has everybody on their toes. If you don't know, March 14th through the 18th, we have Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick 4s, we have Cool Grade 9s, the only GR release, we have Union Jordan 1s dropping on Sneakers app, and we have the SB Jordan 4s, the navy blue version. Today, we're going to start off with the Nigels because they dropped first on this Friday, March 14th. For those of you who don't know, Nigel Sylvester is a black BMX athlete. He is the first BMX athlete signed to Jordan Brand. His first signature shoe with Jordan Brand was the Air Jordan 1 NRG, and since then, he's released the green Grandma's Driveway Jordan RM, and he's released the gray Driveway Jordan RM as well. But this is his first one that's an actual Air Jordan Retro 4 release. But that's enough of the history lesson. Let's get into these 4s. The release date for these Jordan 4s is March 14th. The 4s are a reddish orange. Everybody keeps emphasizing that they're red, but on the shoebox, it also has bits of orange, so I call them reddish orange. It's like a brick. This color represents the color of the brick in his hometown, Jamaica, Queens. From the looks of it, these are going to be a little bit more available than the green Grandma's Driveway because those didn't even release on Sneakers app, but they're going to be more limited than the Driveway gray. The demand for these is going to be higher than both of those because both of those were RM and these are Jordan 4s. And Jordan 4s are the new it shoe right now. So on January 13th in Arizona, there was a train heist for these. Basically, there was a series of robberies on these trains and they were trying to catch the robbers. So this time they purposely put Nigel 4s into the freights and they put tracking on them. So they knew that they were going to get robbed. The robbers came, took the pairs, but they had tracking devices on. They found the robbers through these tracking devices because they knew Nigels were going to be so hyped that the robbers, that was going to be the main thing they went after. And also in Atlanta, Year just got broken into in the middle of the night. They just posted about it this morning. Now I don't know what else is dropping this weekend. I mean, maybe they wanted the 9s, maybe. But I know Year in the Whittaker group had just posted that they was doing raffles for the Brick by Brick 4. So they had just exposed the fact that they were going to release them. They always say that the shoes are not going to be held in the store, but everybody knows they're in the store. But that just goes to show people are really going crazy for these shoes. So how do you get a pair? So these have already had a couple of releases. Of course, there were some pairs that got let go during All-Star Weekend, but as far as actual releases for the public, these dropped on Sneakers Pass for a local pickup at a pop-up shop called Ann & Sons Times Block. If you don't know what a Sneakers Pass is, it's basically where you go in, you enter your reservation, but you have to be in that area. It has to be a 25-mile radius in that area for you to get access, and you're still entered into a draw. So people were very confused about the pop-up shop when they got there because some people were under the impression that if they showed up there, they could at least get merch, but that drop and that whole pop-up didn't go as smooth as they presented on his Instagram and on Twitter. So from what I was hearing, it was a lot of backdoor going on because they decided to fuse a friends and family and a pop-up shop. So you have regular people out there who's trying to figure out, hey, can I get the shoes if I stay in the line? Can I at least get some merch if I stay in the line? But then you also have celebrities come and pull up. I seen Fabulous out there. You have celebrities come and pull up, trying to come get their personal pairs, actors and stuff coming to pick up, anybody that was friends and family of his coming to pick up to get their pairs. So you see them walking in with the shoes, walking out with more and more bags while you waiting in line. And then you have the people who actually won the Sneakers Pass who's waiting in this huge long line just to pick up their pairs, which for them was worth it. They already got their pair, like they're waiting to go in. Some of them got autographs from him. They were able to purchase the gear and everything. But it was a lot of confusion out there and a lot of mad people because people thought that they could just walk up there and stand in a long line and then they would get the shoes. But you had to have the Sneakers Pass. So you have 3 more ways that you can possibly cop these shoes. For one, look at your Instagram. A lot of your local mom and pop shops are starting to post raffles and how they're going to release these brick by bricks. I know Soul Play in Atlanta, they have a raffle where you bring a brick and you write a life quote on it, and they're going to pick from those to see who's going to get called to pick up their shoes. A lot of other places are just doing regular raffle drops. You come into the store, you submit it, or we're going to do an online raffle. A lot of retailers are getting them, which is why I say they're going to be more accessible than those green Grandma Driveway pairs because not a lot of places had those first ones. So you do have a lot of luck with all the shops that's dropping them. It's a lot of retailers getting pairs, and I don't think a lot of people expected that to be the case. Your second opportunity to get these is, of course, the notorious Sneakers app. On March 14th, they will load up. It will be via Sneakers Draw. Now, a lot of people have their feelings about Sneakers Draws. Me personally, I like sneaker draws. I do better on sneaker draws than I do on the Leos. A sneaker draw basically is 10 minutes, everybody putting in their entries. Now, the reason people don't like it is because 10 minutes is a long time to let these bots enter in all their raffles and all their accounts. So a lot of people are nervous about the fact that it's going to be a draw because we haven't really had one this year, and because they know the sneaker bots are going to be able to have in a bunch of entries. Your third and final way to get these shoes was a surprise to a lot of people. So Nigel has a site, it's called everythingongo.com. There he's already revealed that he's going to do a raffle for pairs on his site. So I'm wondering if this is going to be just like the Union drop, because if it's like the Union drop, it's going to be just like the Travis Scott drop. Me personally, I have horrible luck at those type of raffles. You enter in your email, your phone number, your address, and then they send out invoices when everybody's done, and you see if you win, you check out. There's a couple of things wrong with this. For one, I never hit. For two, a lot of people start getting invoices and they try to check out immediately, like not the people that was waiting. They try to check out immediately and they're seeing that their size is sold out. The size that they went for is sold out. So that happens a lot. It's happened with the Travis drop. It happened with the Union drop. And then three, you sitting there wondering if your order is going to get canceled, when it's ever going to ship, things like that. So they're basically just continuing the chaos that we had from Unions on with the Nigels. But that's if they run the raffle like that. Another way that they could run the raffle is via EQL. So EQL is a company that does these fair raffles, and basically you enter in your information. It's priding itself on stopping bots, stopping multiple entries, stopping all the cheating in the raffle entries. So it could possibly go that way. Me personally, I don't have good luck on that either. So no matter what, how they drop on this raffle site, all we can do is enter in our information and wait around for an invoice or wait around for a charge on our card. I will say too, EQL has a new cool feature for their Plus members where you can enter in for one size, and then if you don't hit that size, you can enter in for like a second chance size, just in case that size is sold out. They'll run your stuff to see if they have the next size available. So for all my people who wear halves, you can see, hey, if I wear 8.5, can I get a 9 too, just in case the 9 is available. So that's a good feature because a lot of people are dogging EQL Plus and people are just paying for no reason. But between being able to pick both of those double sizes and being able to waive that run fair fee, which is raising in price and they think we don't notice, I think a lot of people are starting to switch over to the EQL Plus subscription. Now let's talk about resale on these, because this is starting to shock a lot of people. So if we let's go look at size 12. It's usually the best to determine big sizes. Last sale for a size 12 was $600. But let's look at what was going on. When they first started touching the streets, it was at an $800 price tag. Then you can see more and more people started to get them. Early pairs started to get out, and we're dropping down to $600. But then we take a drop, $500. We're in the high 500s right now. But as more and more time goes on, we're in March 5th. We dropping some more. We lower 500s. Then we see our first $400 price tag. So these have started dropping, and I think it's because a lot of people have them in hand. I also think it's because people paid $800 for early pairs of these shoes, and now the pairs are going for $400. Big sizes are going for $500, of course, but for the most part, these are a $400 to $500 max shoe. Now the question is, will we see a spike on release day or will we see a decline on release day? Because there are a lot of retailers that are getting these, and I don't think anybody expected that. Between the retailers that's dropping on the 14th, you have the sneakers app, and he hasn't been really vocal about when this raffle is going to drop. The raffle could drop the night before the 14th, or the raffle could drop on the 14th. Now, I expect for the price to always jump on the day of release, especially with these. If everybody drops all at once, if the site drops, sneakers drop, and the retailers drop, once everybody realizes that the pairs are gone and nothing else is happening, the price is going to go up. It just always does. So a lot of people have been questioning when they should buy, if they should hold their pairs if they got super early. Now, if you bought a pair for $800, I say sell on release day. Do I think you're going to get your full $800 back? No, but I think you should take your L really quickly. Definitely do not wait until people's pairs get shipped from the site, until people's pairs start coming from sneakers app, and until everybody has all these pairs in hand that they're starting to drop prices on. Because somebody who paid retail $240 max, $250, depending on shipping and all of that, you're going to make that sale before you do, because you have $800 invested and they only got $250, $280 max invested into their pair. So you might have to cut your losses sooner than later. Now, for the people who have not bought, who held off, congratulations, because you could have been them people paying $800, $700 for early pair. Now you're looking at more $400, $500 range. If I'm giving you any advice, Do not buy before the release. Buy after all of these pairs are already in circulation. Wait for that little dip to happen, because it's going to be a small moment in time where everybody's pairs have landed either from the site or either from sneakers app, and they're going to be quick flipping. So that's your time to pounce. Do not wait until all of the little Timmies and everybody who needs to pay off their credit cards sell all their shoes, and you try to go and get it a month after, because then it ain't gonna be nothing but people who can holding those, and they're not gonna sell for the prices that you could have got them for before. And by the way, Nigel, for me, it's taking the cake for sneaker of the year. You can quote me on that. I don't care. I don't care. I know we just in March. I really don't care. The story behind the shoe, how the shoe looks, the release of the shoe, it's as available as any collab can possibly get, if you ask me. I'm going on record saying it's sneaker of the year. And all the people that's, it can't be no collab to sneaker of the year. It can't be this because everybody couldn't get it. I don't care. I don't care if I don't get the shoe. It's still going to be my sneaker of the year. And we could come back come December and we can have this conversation again. But for me, it's sneaker of the year. They were sneaker of the year to me when it was 800. It's sneaker of the year why it's 500. We could drop to 400, 300. It's sneaker of the year. Call me what you want. So good luck to everybody entering in for the Nigel Force. I hope to put a pair in my personal collection. But that about wraps up this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And be on the lookout for more videos dropping, about 2 more releases coming up. D Footwork out.